Yo, 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 it's your boy Maki,
French King.
and we're back with another video. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Today we are going to be talking about Lil TJay, the rapper from the Bronx, 21 years old, just got shot, and fortunately he was able to recover. But this is a common theme with a lot of rappers nowadays. They're going out with gun violence, as you guys may know. I pay homage all the time to an artist by the name of XXX who was also taken out by gun violence. So it is no joke, and it seems like it's becoming more prevalent day by day. But let's read this article by North Jersey because I don't even think Kane knows that much about it. So let's read a little bit of it. It looked like it was going to be a big summer for Bronx hip hop star Lil TJay. TJay, aka 21-year-old Tione Merritt, dropped the tease for a new single Stressed on June 8th. Had a European music festival tour lined up for later this month in July and was scheduled to play the Nickelodeon Universe theme park in American Dream on July 22nd. This is going to be a good summer, posted TJ on social media. That seemingly changed in the early morning hours Wednesday, June 22nd, when he was one of the two who were shot at the Promenade Shopping Center in Edgewater. According to the Bergen County Prosecutor's Office, TJ, who prosecutors said was shot multiple times, is undergoing emergency surgery, according to TMZ, citing law enforcement sources. A suspect was arrested for attempted robbery later on Wednesday, according to the prosecutor's office. Pray for my little bro. Okay, let's get to the source of all this shit. He's been called the Bronx Justin Bieber. What the? Okay, so let's go get some more. Okay, obviously we're not getting a lot of information on what happened with the crime scene. So let's see if we can find another article. But what do you think so far about that, Kane? About this guy who had a lot of things, lined up for him. Next thing you know, he just gets shot.
I think it's sad, man, because a lot of artists out here nowadays, they're always, it seems like the rap genre just can't get a break from gun violence. Is what it seems like, because every other artist you hear about is getting shot at or gets shot at and passes away, and it's sad, bro. It's like, come on. It's
Yeah.
just, it's just a lot.
Okay, let's look at this TMZ article. Cops have arrested 3 men as a result of Lil TJ shooting, one of which they say was the triggerman. Mohammed Konate attempted to commit an armed robbery against Lil TJ and 2 other men who were with the rapper. According to cops, Konate shot TJ multiple times and one of the rapper's friends was shot once. Konate has been charged with 3 counts of first-degree attempted murder. The 2 men who were with TJ were also arrested for second-degree unlawful possession of a weapon. A source tells us TJ is out of surgery and appears to be doing better, but he's still not out of the woods yet. Dude, this kind of bothers me because, yeah, it says unlawful possession of a weapon, but when somebody's trying to murder your friend, do you think that those friends are thinking about, oh, if I take this gun out, that's unlawful? Nah, you're going to take your weapon
No.
out, you're going to defend your brother's life. So,
Yeah, he gonna fight back.
that's
It's
lame as
life or death
hell.
in those kind of situations. You
It
let the killer
just,
be killed, and there's no. And if I was in that position, bro, I would have done the same thing, pulled out and started shooting back, bro, because I'm not gonna be the one to get clapped for real.
and it just sucks with a court of law because technicalities, they're gonna be arrested. But I just think a lot, like if you think it on a moral level, it's stupid. They were trying to take out his
Yeah,
life, and they did what they did for their brother. Because otherwise, we'd be hearing about another dead rapper at a young age. So,
yeah.
um,
It's like they expect you to just get on your knees and beg for mercy when somebody pulls a gun at you. Like, nah, bro.
it's not gonna work like that. I wouldn't give a damn if you were a
Uh-uh.
felon. If someone's coming for your life, you're gonna do whatever it takes to defend it.
Yeah.
Rather be safe than sorry. But unfortunately, if you're sorry, you're gonna be sorry in a prison cell. That's just the way our court
You
system
can't
is,
even.
and sometimes it's in your favor. A
Yeah.
lot of times it's against you. But I would just like to say, God's mercies, he survived from this. And maybe he'll
Oh
see
yeah,
that
definitely.
he has to move differently. You see, a lot of these rappers, they think that they can just walk around with their friends. Let me tell you something. I'm an artist myself. Um, I don't really go nowhere as far as out of my local area without my bros. But if I was a platinum recording artist, I would be moving around with police security.
Oh
You
yeah.
don't just move around with your friends, your bros. Bro, you're a celebrity. And
Yeah.
normal Joes, and I would normal bums when they see you on the street, they hate on you. So if they know who you are, even if they don't know exactly who you are, but they know something about you, or someone else tells them who you are, They're looking at you like a lick, and that's an easy robbery. It doesn't matter where you are. Obviously, where you are, it doesn't matter if it's broad daylight or nighttime anymore. These motherfuckers are doing these things. They killed X in broad daylight. They killed Nipsey in broad daylight. They killed so many other people in broad daylight. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. You're not safe. So I would just say you gotta move smarter, dude.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, God's mercies were with you. And I don't know if you believe in God, but if you don't, you might want to now. You know, you recovered from
Yeah.
this. Very unfortunate. You were shot multiple times and still made it. Some people get shot once and die. So
Yeah.
hopefully
No,
he takes
it's
this as a lesson and moves different. What do you think about this, Kane?
I don't know, dude. The more and more life goes on, the more and more violence there is,
Think about it.
and
These
it's
rappers
like,
can't even order food because if they put their name on there, the Uber driver might fuck around and try to pull a lick.
I
They're
know,
self-employed, so it's like you got to put fake names. You can't even put Airbnbs under your own name. You got to put
I
it under
know, man.
somebody
It's
else's name
crazy too.
because you cannot be noticed.
Yeah. It's like you gotta live as a ghost.
Kind of makes you wonder, like, do you really want all the fame and acclaim? Because you, as a good friend of mine, Jungle once said, he wants to do music and he wants to be able to live off it and stuff like that, but he wants to be able to go in the grocery store without people walking up to him and staring at him, which I deal with all the time, and half the people don't even know who I am, but I just look appealing, so they just look at me weird. They almost look at you as
Yeah.
if you're an alien.
I don't know, dude. It's sad seeing all this violence going on with people getting shot at and people dying, and eventually it starts to wear you down mentally, and it makes you wonder, when is it gonna stop, or is it gonna stop, and if it will, how long is it gonna take before it'll stop?
It's not gonna stop, dude.
I know. That's the sad part too. But there's a lot of people out there that don't really realize that because they don't have the truth in their hearts.
It's a fact. Like I said, man, I think you should just move smarter. But guys, it's not gonna get it's not gonna get any better out here in these streets. Whether you're in the hood or in the city, you gotta move smarter. You can't move as if everybody's your friend.
You gotta
You have to
you
expect
gotta
the
move.
worst. You have to
You gotta
expect the worst and prepare for the worst.
yeah. You gotta move almost as if like your life depends on it,
You,
type stuff.
you can't
Because
afford to be
if you
lacking.
don't, you always gotta keep an eye. Always gotta have a pair of eyes behind your head, in the back of your head, because just like in the snap of your fingers, someone could run up on you.
Don't become too much of a proud soul because what you have to understand is that leaves you open for a stab in the back
And,
like Julius Caesar.
yeah,
And it be from
and
your
don't
homies sometimes. Your homies to set you up.
yeah, and don't be complacent with how you move. You're always gonna have to change how you move. It don't matter how far you are in your career, how much. And sometimes it's not even gonna matter if you have security with you, because there's always gonna be that one dumbass that's always gonna try something. So you always have to change how you move. You can never be complacent with how you move.
You gotta stay prayed up too, man.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. I'm glad that he didn't pass away. Like I said, I hope this encourages him to move a little bit different. In
Oh
response to
yeah,
what 6ix9ine said, commenting under his post with laughing emojis and saying you almost died over a burrito, because apparently this happened outside of a Chipotle. 6ix9ine, bro, you're lousy.
you gotta
You're
chill
lame
out.
for that shit. You know,
You gotta chill
the
out, bro.
stuff that you do, the giveaways, as I'm picking my nose, the stuff that you do for like kids and families and stuff, that shit's cool, but you just steadily dissing rappers, making fun of their death and shit. Bro, it's almost like you aren't actually grateful for the second chance that you were granted. And you probably don't give a damn what we're saying, but personally, from me to you, you need to chill the fuck out, cause you will reap
Yeah,
what you sow.
because not only does it affect the victim, but it also affects the victim's family too. You gotta think about the families too.
And when it happens to
And
him,
if they
he
have
better not
children,
expect
if they,
everybody to be all sad, because the way that he's acting,
yeah,
people are going to be evil when his time comes. Everybody has a time.
yeah.
So, it's really all I have to say. Kane, any last words?
I mean, just stay prayed up, you know. Get to know God, get to know Jesus, because that's the only way that you're gonna get saved in these times, and it's only gonna get worse. Just make sure you got the blood of the Christ over you, and just ask for Him to shroud you in His wings, in His shadow.
And with that being said, get Will, TJ, and the two other men who were charged. I hope that they're released. And fuck the dude who shot him. But with that being said,
Yeah, for real. I hope whoever shot him gets life without the possibility of parole.
make an example out of his ass. But if you
Yeah.
haven't
I hope
already,
he gets raped in prison too.
if he hasn't already. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and catch us. Stay tuned, guys. We're giving out tons of content on
Peace
anything
out.
that you can
Share with
imagine. Catch you in the next
Make
video.
sure y'all share with your friends and your family.
Peace.